Hey everybody, how's it going? And welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Today we are doing some Buzzfeed quizzes. So without any further ado, let's dive right in. I don't know why I always put these in for quizzes. Alright, quiz number 1. Here are 12 more movie opinions I strongly believe, but do you agree with me? Recently I did a post where I shared some of my strong opinions I have about popular movies, like how only the first 2 Shrek films are good. Well, I have a lot of opinions, so below are 12 more opinions I have that you might agree with or honestly might not, which is totally cool. Number 1. Titanic is a really good movie, but it gets way more praise than it actually deserves. Oh. Well, Titanic's a genre that I don't necessarily like, so I can't fully base it off of that. It has a good storyline to it, and it does everything it wants to do, where it kind of portrays what happened on the night the Titanic sank, as well as building a story into it. But for me personally, I don't like it. However, I do have to say that I'm gonna say it does get a little more praise. Not severely. I'm not saying that it's a bad movie. I'm just saying that, it's hard to appreciate as much now with the movies that we have seen in modern times compared to back when it came out. Back when it came out, it was a big step. Don't get me wrong, has a great story, great cinematics to it, but compared to today's movies, it just doesn't grasp the viewer as much. Number 2. Knives Out was one of the best movies of 2019, and it should have gotten an Oscar nomination for Best Picture. Agree. Alright. I really like Toy Story 4, however, I wish it would have been a spin-off movie, and that they would have just left Toy Story as a trilogy, because the ending of Toy Story 3 was perfect. I gotta agree, because with the story of Andy, kind of just went off track there. So, it should have ended with the trilogy. It's crazy that Jennifer Lopez did not get a Best Supporting Actress nomination for Hustlers. Okay, my thing is, I'm not saying she didn't deserve it, but I just don't like the way they have it worded with she really should have. It was the best performance of her career. I can't agree with that. It's hard to define. Just because of the she really should have, it was the best performance of her career, I don't necessarily agree with that to the full extent. So I gotta go. She was good, but not Oscar worthy. Alright, Solo was a fun movie, and it deserved a sequel. No, we don't need it. We don't need it. The guy who played Han Solo was still in acting lessons during the filming of the movie. I'm sorry, but just the way that movie was kind of made, was its own demise. Jurassic Park is an excellent movie that they never should have made sequels to. It's a good movie on its own. However, with the way technology has advanced, it's cool to see the sequels. I enjoy seeing the technology in it. I understand I'm on the lower end of that, but I enjoy seeing the technology of it and how the CGI has evolved. I enjoy seeing that. Ben Affleck wasn't a bad Batman. The issue was actually the scripts he had to work with. I mean, I gotta say no. I can't agree with that. I have to say that because if you look at Schneider Cut and all that, it's still not the best. I understand you can blame the script, however, the actor is what brings the script to life, and he can make a script better as an actor and deliver it in a certain way that tells the story better. So I have to say that's on him. The Great Gatsby was a CGI mess. Wrong. If you want to see a CGI mess, Aquaman. Aquaman's CG is so bad. It hurts. Like, I was watching that and I was cringing. It's terrible. Clueless is the best teen movie of the 90s. I gotta say, as if. Nah, you can't agree with it. Can't agree with that at all. A Bug's Life is an underrated Pixar movie that deserves more love. I don't think it does. It's a good movie, but it's part of everyone's childhood, so it's iconic for everybody, but I can't say I enjoy it. The Cup song is bad. No, it's iconic. It is an iconic song. Lastly, the Lion King remake got way too much hate. Was it groundbreaking or do any other than retell the movie? No, but it was enjoyable, fun, and stayed true to the original with few. I mean, here's my thing for it. So, Disney, they kind of did a big step. So a lot of it is heavily CG'd. However, they did most of the CG, by the looks of it, based on what they filmed for their Disney. They had Disney nature shows, and so that's where they got some of their film from in order to create the CG characters. So I enjoyed that, and then they just sprinkled on some stuff. Check off all the songs you've heard, and we'll guess if you were born in 2000s or 2010s. Bad Romance, TikTok, Anaconda, Shake It Off, Love Yourself, Wake Me Up. That was a banger. I heard it in 2010, I want to say. Make Me Feel, Starships, Super Bass, Timber, Rolling in the Deep, Firework, Counting Stars, Moves Like Jagger, Moves Like Jabba, if you remember, what is it? MASH, I think? Love You Like a Love Song, Gangnam Style, Dynamite, Glad You Came, The Cup Song, Talk Dirty, Born This Way, Heart Attack. I Love It. I don't remember Fancy. Best Song Ever, Call Me Maybe. Scream and Shout. Show Me My Results. You grew up in the 2010s. No. I grew up in both. Thank you very much. Did your parents know about the songs you listened to? You grew up around most of these hits when it became popular. Here's my thing. I'm terrible with music names. I may have heard all of those, but if I don't know it, I don't know it. Would you bring the same Marvel character back to life as everybody else? Who would I bring back? Gotta go Romanov, sorry. Alright. Which parent would you bring back? Let's go Odin. Just because it's Odin. Which villain would you bring back? Killmonger. He was just misunderstood. What other bad guy would you bring back? Let's go Alexander Pierce. Which ancient character would you bring back? The Ancient One. Which of Wanda's closest people would you bring back? Vision. Gotta say Vision. Oh. Realistically, if you brought Iron Man back, you'd find a way to bring Loki back. So we're going Iron Man. Alright, now. Well, alright, now, with that all being said, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Feel free, comment down below anything you want to see, anything you want to hear, anything you want to talk about. Sorry, I gotta make sure I'm in the center, because it's backwards. While you're down there, feel free, hit the like button, as well as to subscribe if you're new around here. And with it all being said, don't forget, don't party too hard. I'll catch you guys again in the next video. And don't forget, don't party too hard. Have a good one, guys.